empty, but I see your face, a haunted addiction that I can't erase. I'm counting the minutes, I'm counting the sighs, under the weight of your imaginary eyes. The sub-bass is restless, a low frequency hum, waiting for the moment that you finally come. I'm tracing the air where you used to stand, a ghost of a touch from a ghost of a hand. The walls are all breathing, they're whispering too. Everything in this room is an echo of you. A heavy attraction, a velvet line greed, giving me more than I'm able to need. The woofer is trembling, a deep-seated ache, a beautiful fever I don't wanna shake. A soft provocation, a call from the dark, feeding the fire from a permanent spark. Haunted indeed, the promise I keep. It's a sick obsession, a beautiful crime, frozen in space and frozen in time. Slow and hypnotic, the pulse of the night, chasing the shadow and killing the light. I let the sub-frequency vibrate the floor until I can't tell what is real anymore. Your scent is a poison, a sweet-smelling trap, closing the exit and closing the gap. It's more than a feeling, it's visceral law, the sharpest of blades that I ever saw. It's hidden so deeply, it's hidden so low. The deeper I sink, the less I can let go. One final vibration, a shiver of dread, because you're the only thing inside of my head. Watching the door, begging for more. It's a sick obsession, a beautiful crime, frozen in space and frozen in time. Slow and hypnotic, the pulse of the night, chasing the shadow and killing the light. Inhabit my skin, follow my pulse, become the air. Don't let me breathe without your permission. Without your permission. Without your permission. The lace on the table, the wine in the glass, watching the hours so silently pass. I'm caught in the web of your velvet-lined eyes, a world of seduction, a world of disguise. Your shadow is dancing, a ghost on a wall, waiting for gravity, waiting to fall. The bass is a shiver, a deep-seated moan, a king and a queen on a dark shadow throne. The scent of the night, is a heavy perfume, a slow provocation that fills up the room. I'm tracing the patterns of heat on your skin, determined to lose and determined to win. The subwoofer's breathing a rhythmic machine. The space in between us is all that I mean. I'm magnetic hunger, a pull from the deep, where all of the secrets of passion are cheap. Closer, blindly, heavy, kindly. It's a crimson pulse in a room full of black. A one-way adventure with no turning back. Slow and hypnotic, the weight of the sound. Lost in the fever where we both are bound. Feel the frequency hidden away in the dark, leaving this fire and leaving its mark. Is a haze. I'm lost in the smoke of your mystical gaze. It's more than attraction, it's visceral law. The most beautiful danger I ever saw. The frequency's dropping, it's hitting the floor. A deep tone vibration that begs us for more. One breath in the silence, one touch on the sleep, a web of obsession we're starting to weave. Fading, falling, spirit calling. It's a crimson pulse in a room full of black. A one-way adventure with no turning back. Slow and hypnotic, the weight of the sound. Lost in the fever where we both are bound. Burn the bridges, lock the time, tame me the beast, skin to skin. Let the silence speak. The world is a whisper, the city is still. I'm moving to meet you, I'm following will. A heavy attraction, a weight in the air. Lost in the shadow of luxury snare. Your touch is a fever, a slow burning lace. I'm reading the hunger that's written on your face. The subbase is crawling a predator's eye, under the cover of a midnight sky. The Saturn is moving like waves on the shore. A silent obsession, need for much more. I'm tasting the velvet, the cold and the heat, where the pulse of the night and the heartbeat meet. The woofer is trembling, visceral blood, feeding the fire that's inside of the blood. A soft provocation, a hand on the wrist, searching for heavens that shouldn't exist. Falling faster, servant master. It's deep possession, a heavy set trance, a slow motion rhythm, a dangerous dance. Hypnotic and dark, like a secret untold. frequency hitting the bone, building a world that is ours alone. The clock is a ghost and the time is a dream. Nothing is ever as calm as it seems. We're caught in the gravity, heavy and low. The deeper we travel, the further we go. The frequency's dropping, it's hitting the floor, opening every forbidden door. One final tremor, one last heavy breath. The love that is deeper than life or than death. Closer, heavy, kindly. This deep possession, a heavy set trance, a slow motion rhythm, a dangerous dance. Hypnotic and dark, like a secret untold. Drowning in silver, drowning in gold. Trace the heat, feel the night, burn the bed, unleash the soul, vanish into the sound. The lace is a shadow against your white skin. The games of the night about to begin. I'm breathing the silence, I'm tasting the heat. The rhythm is heavy, the poison is sweet. I'm tracing a circle around your desire, a slow motion walk on a tightrope of fire. The bass is a shiver, a deep-seated thud, moving like mercury inside of your blood. The room is a vacuum, the world is a haze. I'm trapped in the web of your provocative gaze. A heavy attraction, a magnetic pull. The cup of temptation is finally full. The woofer is pulsing, a lowing caress. Drowning the secrets you have to confess. I'm sinking in velvet, I'm losing the shore. Giving you everything, craving for more. Closer, coldly, moving boldly. It's dark gravity, pulling us down to the floor of the night, to the edge of the town. Slow and hypnotic, the weight of the vein, a pleasure so sharp, it's a beautiful pain. Let the subwoofer tremble, let the shadows collide. There's nowhere to run, and there's nowhere to hide. The frequency's dropping, it's hitting the bone. We're building a world on this obsidian throne. Your breath is a whisper, a ghost on my lips, while the time in the hourglass slowly slips. It's hidden so deeply, it's hidden so low. The deeper we sink, the more that we know. One final vibration, a spark in the dark, leaving a permanent seductive mark. Fever rising, soul disguising. It's dark gravity, pulling us down to the floor of the night, to the edge of the town. Slow and hypnotic, the weight of the vein, a pleasure so sharp, it's a beautiful pain. Inhale the smoke, break the seal, taste the fire. The incense is curling, a ghost in the dark. We're playing with fire, we're chasing the spark. I'm wrapped in the aura of all that you are. A heavy obsession, a beautiful scar. Your breath is a melody, soft on my ear, drowning the distance and killing the fear. The sub-bass is moving, a tectonic shift, letting the weight of the universe drift. The sheets are like water, the bed is a reef. A moment of hunger, a moment of grief. I'm tasting the gold on the edge of your skin, waiting for all of the walls to cave in. The woofer is pulsing a hypnotic drum, feeling the fever until we are numb. A soft provocation, a look in the eye, a beautiful truth and a beautiful lie. Rising slowly, pure and holy. Skin in the heart of the storm, where the shadows are heavy and the bodies are warm. Slow and seductive, a velvet line dream. Nothing is ever as calm as it seems. Let the sub-frequencies swallow the room, drowning the light and exhaling the gloom. The rhythm is liquid, it's hitting the floor. A silent vibration that begs us for more. We're lost in the luxury, deeper than deep, where the secrets of passion are ours to keep. It's hitting so heavy, it's hitting so low. The final surrender, we're starting to know. One last vibration, a touch on the hand, a language that only the dark understands. Trance, weightless, static, breathless. Skilled as skin in the heart of the storm, where the shadows are heavy and the bodies are warm. Slow and seductive, a velvet line dream. Nothing is ever as calm as it seems. Heal the ghost, close the circle, break the glass, skin on skin. Let the world disappear. Let the world disappear. Let the world disappear. The shadows are heavy, they're draped on the floor. I'm locked in your rhythm and begging for more. A slow motion hunger, a fever that grows, where the deep water starts and the cold wind blows. I'm tracing your silhouette, dark and divine, a delicate balance, a dangerous line. The sub-bass is pulsing, a ghost in the wall, waiting for one of us finally to fall. Your skin is a desert, my touch is the rain. A beautiful madness, sacred stain. I'm breathing the incense, the smoke in the air, lost in the tangle of luxury and care. The frequency's dropping, it's hitting the bone. We're building a kingdom on this velvet throne, provocative hear the movements, a hypnotic grace as I study the secrets written on your face. Trembling, turning, deeply burning. It's liquid velvet, dark color sea, drowning the space between you and me. Slow and seductive, a heavy embrace, leaving the world without leaving a trace. Let the subwoofer echo, let the floor start to shake. Give me all of the cravings that you want away. The midnight is calling our name. A whisper of pleasure, a whisper of shame. I'm sinking in luxury, deeper than deep, where the shadows are long and the promises keep. The base is a predator, silent and black, moving so forward, there's no turning back. One breath at a time, we are losing our grip, while the honey of night starts to slowly drip. Captive, silent, softly violent. It's liquid velvet, a dark color sea, drowning the space between you and me. Slow and seductive, a heavy embrace, leaving the world without leaving a trace. Heal the wound, close the door, break the ice, skin on skin, until the sun forgets to rise. The air is electric, the tension is thick. The heart has a rhythm, a slow burning trick. I'm drawn to your orbit, a planet in black, moving so forward, I'm not looking back. Your gaze is a needle, it's under my skin. The perfect obsession, let it begin. A heavy attraction, a weight in the chest, the kind of a hunger that won't let us rest. The bass is a shiver, low and caress, drowning the room in a dark tone dress. I'm tasting the velvet, the heat of the wine, a blur on the border where yours becomes mine. A soft provocation, a hand on the hip. The secrets of midnight start to slowly slip. We're caught in the frequency, deep and refined, leaving the rest of the world far behind. Pulling, weightless, fast and breathless. It's a magnetic bloom in the heart of the night, a dark color craving, a hidden delight. Slow and hypnotic, the pulse of the soul, losing our edges and losing control. Let the subwoofer tremble, let the shadows collide. There is no more ego, there is nowhere to hide. The clock has no meaning, the sun is a myth. You're the only spirit I'm traveling with, in the cradle of bass, in the womb of the sound. The holy seduction is where we are found. It's hitting so heavy, it's hitting so low. The deeper we sink, the more that we know. One final vibration, a ghost of a touch, 'cause love and the danger is never too much. Fever rising, night disguising. It's a magnetic bloom in the heart of the night, a dark color craving, a hidden delight. Slow and hypnotic, the pulse of the soul, losing our edges and losing control. Clock is a liar, the night is a lace. I'm lost in the lines of your dangerous face. A bass is a shiver that runs down my spine. A taste of the fever, a sip of the wine. I'm writing my secrets in ink on your skin, letting the heat of the silence begin. A heavy attraction, a velvet line trap, closing the distance, erasing the gap. The air is so thick with the scent of desire. A slow motion dance on a wire of fire. I'm moving in shadows, I'm breathing your name. A beautiful victim, a master of shame. The woofer is pulsing a deep-seated thought, like liquid obsession inside of the blood. Your touch is a whisper, provocative art, searching for echoes deep in my heart. Falling deeper, no light, just us. It's midnight ink, a permanent stain, a seductive hunger, a sweet kind of pain, slow and hypnotic, the pulse of the room, drowning in velvet, inhaling the gloom. Let the sub-bass lead the way to the floor, taking you places you've never been before. Your hands are a map of the places I've been, the darkest addiction, the softest of sin. We're caught in the rhythm, the pull of the tide, with nowhere to run and with nowhere to hide. The frequency's heavy, it's hitting so low, it's taking us down where the dark waters flow. One final tremor, one last heavy breath, a love that is deeper than life or than death. Tracing the fire, feeding desire. It's midnight ink, a permanent stain, a seductive hunger, a sweet kind of pain, slow and hypnotic, the pulse of the room, drowning in velvet, inhaling the gloom. Surrender the night, trace the scar, taste the dark, become the shadow, fade into the deep. I've been watching you move from the edge of the light, the deadliest thing in the room tonight. You're sipping your drink like you're sipping my soul. I'm losing my focus, I'm losing control. The sub-bass is humming a low frequency call, while I watch your shadow lean back on the wall. A heavy attraction, a silent hello, a secret that only the two of us know. Come a little bit closer, let's blur out the crowd. The music is heavy, the silence is loud. I'm tasting the promise of what we could do, in a room with no windows, just me and just you. The woofer is pulsing, I'm beating the floor as I lead you away to the exit sign door. A soft provocation, a hand on your waist, a naughty ambition, a dangerous taste. Eye contact, no speech, within my reach. It's a midnight signal, a flicker of heat, where the wild and the elegant finally meet. Slow and hypnotic, the weight of the sound, lost in the hunger that we just have found. Let the sub-frequency vibrate the air, taking you places if you only dare. The valley is waiting, the engine is cold, but the story we're writing is brave and it's bold. I'm chasing the velvet, the edge of your coat, while the bass hits a deep and a carnal dark note. It's hidden so deeply, it's hidden so low. Tell me you're ready, tell me let's go. One final vibration, a spark in the dark, leaving the club to go leave a real mark. Leaving the noise, girls and their toys. It's a midnight signal, a flicker of heat, where the wild and the elegant finally meet. Slow and hypnotic, the weight of the sound, lost in the hunger that we just have found. Forget the satin is cold, but the air is on fire. A heavy devotion, a lawless desire. I'm reading your rhythm like words on a page, a beautiful bird in a velvet-lined cage. The sub-bass is crawling, a predator's pace. I'm lost in the lines of your elegant face. A silent attraction, a heavy set spell, a story that only the darkness can tell. The glass is reflecting the glow of your skin, the perfect temptation, the softest of sin. I'm moving in ripples, I'm moving in waves, to the deep-seated hunger that everyone craves. The woofer is trembling, a low anchor race, a soft provocation, a midnight confess. I'm caught in your shadow, I'm caught in your light. The master of everything hidden from sight, waiting, bending, never ending. It's an onyx whisper, a secret in black, a journey of longing with no turning back. Slow and hypnotic, the pulse of the vein, a pleasure so deep it feels almost like pain. Let the subwoofer echo, let the floor start to sway, while the rest of the universe withers away. Your touch is a magnet, it's pulling me down to the floor of the ocean, the heart of the town. In the cradle of frequency, heavy and thick, a heartbeat that's playing a dangerous trick. It's hidden so deeply, it's hidden so low. The final surrender, we're starting to know. One breath at the finish, one look at the start. The dark architecture of breaking a heart. Translate, static, slowly the dramatic. It's an onyx whisper, a secret in first, every small move that you make, the way that you breathe and the way that you break. You're more than a person, you're more than a name. You're the fuel and the oxygen inside the flame. I'm tracing your footsteps in rooms you have left. A beautiful hunger, romantic depth. The sub bass is heavy, a weight on the floor. I'm knocking and knocking on every locked door. The air is a magnet, it's pulling me in to the scent of your spirit, the glow of your skin. I'm writing your story in ink on my palm, a violent storm and a beautiful calm. The woofer is pulsing, a hypnotic dive, like liquid obsession, it's thick in the blood. A soft provocation, a look from behind, the kind of a fever that's making me blind. Nowhere to hide, deeply inside. It's pure obsession, a dark colored chain, a sweet kind of torture, a luxurious pain. Slow and hypnotic, the weight of the sound, lost in the temple where we both are bound. Let the sub-frequencies swallow the room, drowning the world in this velvet line glue. I see you in shadows, I hear you in rain, a ghostly reflection inside of my brain. It's more than a craving, it's visceral law, the most perfect vision I ever saw. It's hidden so deeply, it's hidden so low. I'm never gonna let you go. One final vibration, a breath on your neck, a beautiful sailor on a beautiful wreck. Fixated and cold in the soul. It's pure obsession, a dark colored chain, a sweet kind of torture, a luxurious pain. Slow and hypnotic, the weight of the sound, lost in the temple where we both are bound. You are the pulse, you are the dark. Count every breath, I am the ghost living inside your shadow. The moonlight is tracing the curves of the sheet, the sound of the city is dead on the street. I'm wrapped in your aura, a heavy perfume, a silent addiction that fills up the room. Your breath is a feather, a ghost on my neck, a beautiful ruin, a conscious wreck. I'm sinking in velvet, I'm losing my mind to the sweetest temptation that I'll ever find. The bass is a tremor, a deep hollow sound, it's pulling my spirit right into the ground. The dark in the pulse of the universe, me. You're my obsession, my private desire. sinking under the skin. It's silk and shadow, a feverish dream. Nothing is ever as calm as it seems. Slow and provocative, dripping in gold. The kind of a story that's better untold. Let the subwoofer tremble. Let the world disappear. There's only the rhythm, and both of us here. My fingers are searching for secrets to keep, while the rest of the world surrender to sleep. It's more than attraction, it's magnetic force, a river of longing that's taking its course. The frequency hits like a wave in the chest, putting the ghosts of the daylight to rest. I'm yours in the silence, I'm yours in the dark. A slow burning fire from the dangerous spark. Closer, blindly, heaven in black. It's silk and shadow, a feverish dream. Nothing is ever as calm as it seems. Slow and provocative, dripping in gold. The kind of a story that's better untold. Inhale the mist, forget the light. Unlock the cage, breath by breath. Let the darkness win. The glass is sweating, the ice is so thin. I'm watching the way that you let me look in. A slow provocation, a tilt of the glass. Watching the ghosts of the ordinary past. The sub-bass is breathing, a predator's drum, waiting for all of the senses to numb. A heavy seduction, a velvet line scheme. The dark architecture of a midsummer dream. Your scent is a weapon, it's soft and it's cold. A story of hunger that's never been told. I'm chasing the air just an inch from your skin, deciding exactly where I should begin. The woofer is trembling, a visceral thud. I feel the vibratory igniting my blood. A magnetic pull, a seductive design, moving the border where yours becomes mine. Softly turning, slowly burning. It's silk gravity, a beautiful wave. A silent rival at a dangerous gate. Slow and hypnotic, the pulse of the night. Drowning the logic and killing the light. Let the sub-frequency vibrate the floor until you've forgotten what you came here for. The shadows are long and the whispers are deep. The kind of a secret that's harder to keep. It's more than attraction, it's visceral law. The sweetest surrender I ever saw. It's hidden so deeply, it's hidden so low. The rhythm is taking us where we should go. One final vibration, a spark in the dark, leaving a permanent, elegant mark. Faded and real, everything I feel. It's silk gravity, a beautiful way. A silent rival at a dangerous gate. vibrating, the static is real. I'm losing the sense of the things I can feel. Except for your shadow, except for your light, the only two things that matter tonight. The sub-bass is heavy, your riffs may command. I'm following blindly the touch of your hand. A heavy obsession, a pull from the core, leaving me hollow and begging for more. Curtains are heavy, the candles are low. I'm watching the way that your embers still glow. A soft provocation, a tilt of the head, 1,000 dark things that have never been said. The woofer is trembling, a deep-seated moan, a secret obsession we've always both known. I'm tasting the velvet, the heat of the chase, searching for peace in your dangerous face. It's a static pulse, a magnetic desire, a slow motion jump in a lake made of fire. Slow and hypnotic, the weight of the sound, lost in the fever where we both are bound. Let the sub-frequency echo the truth, the dark obsession of my wasted liquid is hitting the floor. I'm locked in your rhythm and craving some more. It's more than attraction, it's visceral need, the ultimate fruit from a poisonous seed. It's hidden so deeply, it's hidden so low. I'm part of your shadow wherever you go. One final vibration, a breath on the skin. The end of the world is about to begin. Fever it's a static pulse, a magnetic desire, a slow motion jump in a lake made of fire. Slow and hypnotic, the weight of the sound, lost in the fever where we both are bound. Drink the dream, watch the blur, find no touch, breath by breath become only oxygen. The water is rising, the windows are blurred. I'm hung on the edge of your every last word. A heavy obsession, a needle and thread, stitching your memory into my head. The sub-bass is pulling, the slow motion tide, with nowhere to run and with nowhere to hide. I'm tracing the fever, the map of my sin, the moment I let all the darkness begin. The sheets are like velvet, they're heavy and cold, the story of longing that's never been told. I'm tasting the silver, the salt on your neck, a beautiful sailor on a beautiful wreck. The woofer is pulsing, a visceral thud, I feel your vibration deep in my blood. A soft provocation, a hand on the spine, the ultimate proof that your spirit is mine. Drowning in you, nothing is true. It's under my surface, it's under my skin, the darkest addiction, the softest of sins. Slow settle the score until I can't tell who I was anymore. The clock is a witness, the night is a thief, a moment of pleasure, a lifetime of grief. It's more than attraction, it's visceral weight, a heavy obsession that's sealing our fate. It's hidden so deeply, it's hidden so low. The further we sink, the less that I know. One final vibration, a spark in the chest, the kind of a ghost that won't let me rest. Captive, refined body and mind. It's under my surface, it's under my skin. The darkest addiction, the softest of sins. Slow and hypnotic, the pulse of the room, drowning in velvet, inhaling the gloom, 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 gloom. Trace the scar, mark the soul, lock the cage. Breath by breath, I am your favorite habit. The air is a curtain, the lights are a blur. I'm feeling the heat of the way that you stir. A heavy obsession, a luxuriate, a promise of something we're ready to break. I'm tracing the silver, the path of your spine, a delicate hunger, a crossing of line. The base is a predator, heavy and slow, taking us down where the blue fires glow. The scent of the velvet, the taste of the gloom, a provocative presence that fills up the room. I'm caught in your shadow, I'm caught in your grip, while the wine of the night starts to slowly drip. The woofer is breathing, a deep-seated moan, a secret that's shared and a secret that's known. The frequency's dropping, it's hitting the floor, a silent vibration that begs us for more. Tighter, tighter, burning, murder. It's velvet friction, a slow motion fire, the ultimate echo of every desire. Heavy and dark like the weight of the sea, drowning the space between you and me. Let the subwoofer tremble, let the pulses align, and until every heartbeat is yours and is mine. are just shadows. The silk is a tie. I'm watching the truth as it drowns in your eye. I lie. I like how you tremble. I like how you stare with a naughty confession and nothing to wear. The sub-bass is heavy, a hand on your throat, a deep-seated rhythm, a dangerous note. I'm pushing the limits, I'm crossing the line, drinking the nectar that makes you divine. The sweat is a diamond, it's cold on your chest. I'm putting your patience to one final test. A heavy obsession, a carnal demand. I'm taking the power right out of your hand. The woofer is pulsing, a thick hollow beat. I'm feeling the friction, I'm feeling the heat. A soft provocation, a scratch on the back. Moving so forward, we're off of the track. Under control, body and soul. These velvet shackles, a beautiful cage, a naughty chapter on every page. Slow and hypnotic, the weight of the breath, a pleasure that's flirting with life and with death. Let the sub-frequency shake every bone, making you worship this obsidian throne. The midnight is gasping, the air is so thin. I'm tracing the places where gravity's been. It's more than a craving, it's visceral greed, giving you exactly the poison you need. It's hidden so deeply, it's hidden so low. Don't ask me for mercy, just let the dark grow. One final vibration, one touch of the steel, making the fantasy finally real. Arching, aching, giving, taking. It's velvet shackles, a beautiful cage, a naughty chapter on every page. Slow and hypnotic, the weight of the breath, a pleasure that's flirting with life and with death. On the mark, obey the sound, feel the depth, one last gasp. Surrender your ghost to me. The moonlight is bleeding through cracks in the blind, leaving the noise of the city behind. A velvet obsession, a text grace. I'm lost in the shadows that dance on your face. The sub-bass is crawling, a low-end caress, a heavy-set secret I have to confess. I'm moving in ripples, I'm moving in slow, to the rhythm of things that we both already know. Wine is obsidian, the room is a haze. I'm trapped in the smoke of your mystical gaze. A soft provocation, a hand on the knee, the ultimate tension of you and of me. The woofer is pulsing, a visceral moan, a king and a queen on a dark shadow throne. I'm tracing the patterns of heat on your skin, determined to see where the fire starts to thin. Hold it, brace it, slowly taste it. It's a velvet tension, a heavy set trance, a slow motion rhythm, a dangerous dance. I'm not against clock is a ghost and the time is a myth. You're the only spirit I'm traveling with. It's more than attraction, it's visceral law. The most beautiful danger I ever saw. It's hidden so deeply, it's hidden so low. Don't ask me to stop, just let the dark grow. One final vibration, a spark in the chest. The kind of a hunger that won't let us rest. Captive, refined, body and mind. It's a velvet tension, a heavy set trance, a slow motion rhythm, a dangerous dance, hypnotic and dark like a story untold. Drowning in silver, drowning in gold. Drink the silence, close the circle, break the glass. Skin on skin, fade into the frequency. The dress is on the floor, a pool of black silk. Your skin is like honey, your breath is like milk. I'm tired of talking, I'm tired of the wait. Let's walk through the fire and open the gate. I'm tasting the salt and I'm tasting the heat. The sound of your pulse is a wicked old beat. The sub bass is growling, a beast in the dark, leaving its teeth and leaving its mark. My hands are a fever, they're searching for more. I've locked every window and bolted the door. A heavy attraction, a naughty design. I'm taking what's yours and I'm making it mine. The woofer is trembling, a visceral thud. I feel the vibration inside of my blood. A soft provocation, a bite on the lip, as I let the last of my innocence slip. Harder, slower, deep and lower. Is a wicked hunger, a primal desire, a slow motion jump in the forest of fire. Heavy and naughty, the weight of the sound, lost in the rhythm where we both are bound. Let the sub-frequency hit where it hurts, giving you all that your body deserves. The clock is a witness, the night is a sin. I'm losing the battle, I'm letting you win. It's more than a touch, it's a magnetic law. The filthiest beauty I ever saw. It's hidden so deeply, it's hidden so low. Don't tell me to stop, just tell me to go. One final tremor, one scream in the night, before we surrender the reach of the light. Captive, street, wild, unchained. It's a wicked hunger.